It's not digging I hate, it's realizing I've been digging in the wrong place. I used to treat
What up? Giving people a chance to show up as usual before I start the gameplay. I will say, I talked about it yesterday, but OC remix, the best remix of Mega Man X, without question, specifically of Armored Armadillo,
newest fleet yet. Your real car never has to know.
is called Tuck and Roll. It's on OC Remix, and they gave it
Connectivity
lyrics,
through Spectrum is
and it's
vital.
just
Provides us with
just a banger. They made it ska. Because what do you mean this rock song didn't have a full brass section? That don't even make sense. Right here. When I was younger, my own father did say the only thing worth having was found at the end of each day. But that was then, and this is now, and he's far gone. And I been wrong for far too long. He said, for the sun, you must be stronger than them all. Control the sky and the stars will they fall. Come on. Come on. I'm dead sight. Please. Who I know. I'm just a garbage copy of a damn machine. Oh, I need to get this a little further in if I want to be able to do that. It's not actually a mic here, but I can like... This is where my camera goes, by the way, when I'm filming card game content. There's this little arm that I can put up and out of the way. Do I have anything else I can use again? He said, you'll never breathe and you'll never touch the water. You'll never see the sights that are your father. I've entrusted to you, entrusted to you. I'm sorry, but you will never touch the sky. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just come on now. My soul! To destroy all who dare disturb this cave and bring a light to my lair. I am more dangerous than you comprehend, 'cause there's nothing holding me back from the end. Now it's not the best OC remix with lyrics. That goes to the impresario, and I don't think it's particularly close. If you're talking about OC remix tracks, like music remixes that have lyrics put on them on video game songs and things like that, it's the best one is the impresario, just objectively speaking. Doesn't matter how you feel about Final Fantasy VI, RPGs, different songs, whatever. It is objectively the greatest lyrics having OC remix track. Past love, if today were your last. Better nothing left to say. Savage crime, it was not yet her time. For whom the tower peals, for final morning chime, for the survivors. Speak to me before my fate is reckoned. Comfort me, they'll arrive at any second. 6 o'clock, I got no doubt the gang is out for blood. Is on your hands, your own, killed in the fight. You die tonight. Oh, Maria! Come on, man. It's basically if the opera from Final Fantasy VI was done by Queen, and I don't know what else you need. Facts are facts, man. They just fucking are. They just are. Facts are facts. Checking something real quick, and then I am gonna start with the gameplay, and we're going to start spelunking. Oh, Maria! God, so good. So good. Just absolute top tier shit. Yeah, come on. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bop. Mega Man. Kevin Costner's Waterworld, but with a robot kid instead.
Good luck.
Brought to you by the PlayStation 1. Back to yes, Liana. I'm gonna finish this run before I move up. Which also, in fact, let me check real quick, just in case. The return finally processed on Throne's end, and so now I'm literally just waiting every day until it hits my account, and once it hits my account, I can order the new TV. Nope, not today. So we'll check tomorrow. Hopefully by tomorrow it will hit based on what they said. Assuming it does, I'll order it tomorrow. I'll have it by the end of the week, and so we'll be prepped, and then I'll be able to, So somehow, something happened, and Mega Man turned darker while I was, like, doing shit. While I was kicking the can. And I don't know how, but he stayed that way. I figured if I saved, if I switched areas, that didn't work. If I saved and reloaded, that didn't work. He just is a couple shades darker, and I'm not sure why. I'm assuming it's something to do with this being a completely legal copy being played on completely legal means. So, that's why his contrast seems a bit down. I am not sure how to fix it. Mega Man is unfortunately nowadays our problematic fave. He went through this phase in the 90s, and there's just nothing we can do, guys. Alright, we can go in here now, though. Which we couldn't before because we didn't have the Class B license, but now we can. This one we could have gone to before we went and took care of the Marl Wolf. Wait. No, we did come in here. Is there something more that we can do now? There was one... No, wait. I think it was an... Hold on. I'm gonna finish looking in here. Because I think it will benefit us, but... or I want to see something. Also, I know that I said I was going to, like, possibly grind out so that I could get the Kevlar armor to start this stream and be good. I realized because I never, like, equipped the flak jacket, I'm not sure how much damage reduction it will give at this point in the game. Probably I should at least try and see what life is like before I go even further in upgrades. Probably, maybe, a little bit, possibly, maybe. And we'll go from there. But yeah, we're gonna handle this and we'll be good. Okay, flak jacket don't look like it did shit there. Yo! Can y'all stop? Yo. Cool. I'm checking here for a reason, to be clear. Cool. Can you? I will be good with this if I can, there we go. If I can use it to my advantage. It seems I can. It's showing that there's something going on here, so either I did not finish mapping the wall properly, or there's a hidden area behind there. I'm assuming I just did not properly map the wall. Did not properly map the wall. Got it. Cool, we're good. I wasted time. So yeah, this was not the one we were supposed to go to. Which means I'm gonna go get about another 2 grand. And also replenish my health. And then go from there. Cool. Money. I need the jump springs before I can get up there. I did remember that was the item. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna heal real quick. Wait. Yeah, it's fine. Basically what I'll have to do is use a couple of things. Rather than run... Well, I guess I can. Come on. Can you beat Mega Man with only kicking? No, before anyone asks, fucking no. Even if you could, I'm not about to find out. That should be very, very noted. Oh, suck every last inch of my dick. Super cool, awesome gamer girl, Game Champ 3000. Already figured out that you can beat Mega Man 8 with only the ball. And that is good enough for literally everyone. Like, that is absolutely good enough, just to be clear. Let me go here. Talk to data. Energy charge. Cool. Talk to roll. What can we do as far as special weapon upgrades? Enhanced weapon. I think Upgrading the power on the Machine Buster another level and the range another level. Makes sense. Oh, it's maxed out in terms of damage. Upgrade the range. Can I upgrade the range again? Nope, it's maxed out. Energy, so I get more bullets to shoot. Firing speed and firing spread. I don't want to increase the spread. I do kind of want to punch that energy up even further and, like, go max ammo, but... I could lock this up as being, like, a super hot snipery weapon, if that ever benefits me. Yeah, I'll do that, and... Cool. So now we got, like, super long-range sniping, and we got focused, short-range blasting. So anyway, I started blasting. Item development. I don't think I have anything, but just let me double-check. Cool, cool. Talk to data. Now let's save. This dancing ass monkey. You gotta love him. But Data could really only be described as a dancing ass monkey. That motherfucker do be dancing. Come on! Okay, there we go. Close enough. Oh, go to hell. Stay back there. Cool. I am... He got even darker. It's something to do with the can. If I keep going, will he eventually just be, like, in full shadow black? It's just the armor, too. Hold on, this has to be something documented. Mega Man Legends armor color. Caracal, don't start. I know how racist that is. Let you do it. There is no forgiving it. Try giving role presents. Maybe that'll fit. You can find a flower somewhere. Wait, this is a mechanic? Oh my god, I never knew that! This is a mechanic! It's basically like a morality meter! Mega Man's armor turns darker by doing, quote, bad deeds like kicking puppies and shit, and turns lighter by doing good deeds like destroying Reaver bots and donating money to the city and things like that. And apparently, the way the game is, if you just, like, kicking the can at all isn't the problem, but if you keep kicking the can over and over and over again into Chet Lag Bakery to take their money, it will get darker. Fucking pause. Hold the goddamn phone. Mega Man. Mega Man with the fucking Uncle Ruckus Revitaligo is a mechanic to indicate morality in this 1997 PS1 3D platform adventure game. What the fuck do you mean? I have so many issues and so many more questions. But if I just keep killing Reaverbots, eventually I will get lighter. Which apparently indicates that I'm being good. Woo! Y'all! I promise I didn't know. Damn, Mega Man got on his summer skin. Damn. I did not know this was a mechanic in this game, y'all. I cannot stress the degree to which I was not aware that this was a fucking mechanic. Basically, if we keep going and you see, at least that's what I think it is, if we keep going and you see Mega Man's armor lighten up after I kill a couple enemies, you know that I'm not just whistling Dixie out my ass and that this is really the mechanic. Okay. Man, I don't remember that ever happening when I was a kid. Maybe I just blocked it out? Like, just was like, no, that didn't happen. Why would that happen? Because I know as a kid, I certainly kicked the hell out of that can into Jet Lag Bakery. Like, that was my answer to everything when it came to money. It's like, oh, I want a little bit more life? Sure, I'll go grind that out. Because it was more efficient than killing Reaverbots because you got the guaranteed returns. Oh my god! Shit! Oh shit. Jesus. I might be in, like, the perfect position for this. Nope. I was until that happened! Follow me! Ha, bitch. By following from behind, I should be able to just... I don't think he turns around. Oh, shit, I was wrong! I was wrong. Shit! Can I destroy you yet? Is that even possible? Okay. Okay. Oh, damn! Can and did destroy him. Didn't take a single point of damage. Still just as dark. It's not proportionate to the Reaverbot, that's for certain. Capcom said the can up and you can unlock the new Portmanteau Blaster. And Eddie will start dispensing 40s of malt liquor. to regen health. Oh, God. Apparently they named the character Eddie, and they were like, yeah, as in Malcolm and. Which, R.I.P. But little did we know this whole time that that little helpful red ball was actually Eddie Griffin. The whole time. Who could have known? What up, Yami? You're just in time for Mega Man's digital blackface era. None of us knew it was coming. But I think deep down we all ultimately suspected at some point it was meant to be. Oh, damn. 3 of these motherfuckers. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do just circle strafe tactics. It's gonna take a while because I can't really focus my shots and they're gonna keep spreading. But so long as I stay mobile, if I can get it down to just 1, I should be sitting pretty easy. Cool. Now we're good. I can... No! Damn. I was doing fine. And then that motherfucker got me. Cool. Oh, man. Oh, God. I was not ready for that. One, two, three, 4. Cool. Exactly 12 shots when I pay attention. What you got? You found 2,280 bucks. Cool, I'll take it. Oh, man. Oh, okay. There's a slope down. I was like, I cannot progress any further. Although it looks like, who knows, I may actually not be able to progress any further. What's in here? There's a hole in the wall. Is there anything inside? Found old shield. Okay. I'm guessing that can be transformed into a shield. Okay. If I can get up there, then I can get... I love how they basically decided, what if Mets, but Reaverbot? Like, we did need that. And you know what? You're right, guys. We did need what if Mets, but Reaverbot. Shit. That one here, was that the one that was up here? It was. Okay, so that's all of them. Can't get those, which means I can't get... Wasn't there a treasure chest, or am I just making that up? I can't finish the map, but... Okay, there's no items up there. There is a treasure chest up here, but I can't get up there. Okay, cool. Might be able to get around, but I'm saying I can't get up there with my current jump height. I think pretty soon we get the jump springs, which lets us jump higher. I do know that that's a necessary item to beat the game. Although I'm sure cue some speedrunner having figured out that actually, if you do a frame pixel perfect left jump, straight strike, attack, Omega, that in fact actually you can skip the entire jumping sequence kind of thing. Okay, cool. You found a Buster unit. Okay. Is that I think is a Buster part. What does Buster unit do? Attack +1, range +2. I currently have... Oh, yeah, I'd rather that than... I'd rather my shots hit harder, but I only shoot 3 shots instead of 4. Because if they do damage equal to the power, you know, stated, think about that. At power 2, my shots would do 8 damage if I shot 4 of them. But at power 3, 3 shots would deal 9. In other words, like, the extra point of attack makes it more worthwhile. Yeah, so it takes another set of shots to kill that thing. Because before it took it took 3 sets. Under the caveat that there were 4 bullets each shot. And now it takes 3 sets plus an extra, but that's 10 bullets versus 12 bullets. So it is worth it. Especially because it allows me to be more mobile, and when I'm doing pot shots to try and survive, I'm getting to be far more effective. Wait, did I fuck up? I might have fucked up. Oh no, those were full columns. They weren't platforms. I was like, were those columns to where I could hop across? But no, they were platform. They were columns, not platforms, is what I mean to say. Cool, we're good here. Can I do anything with that old shield yet? I'm not sure. I do, however, know I'm basically at full life. I still have my... Oh, I'm all the way back here. Well, I might as well go check. And not kick the can. To say the least. Hold on one second. I was looking to see, because at some point, the folks at Kingsway are probably going... My local game store, in addition to me posting a video about my pre-release time, they're probably going to post a video of me, like, actively drafting my cards, because they took video of me actively, like, going through my cards that I drafted and stuff like that for social media. They were like, you might... I was like, please, dude. I'm in talks with them to see about possibly joining their stream team. To be clear, not like a Twitch stream team, but they stream on Whatnot. And so, like, basically, in other words, like, as a paid job, to be clear. Not just for free, but in other words, essentially getting a part-time work with them streaming, and I would get paid a wage, and then on top of that, anything I sell, I would get a cut of. But, you know, they were specifically like, we want someone who knows their way around streaming and also around being an online presence. I was like, guys, think I might be your guy. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Like, it's extra money in my pocket, but also, like, you know, it's good cross-branding. I'm already doing Magic content as it is, so it's like, hey guys, if you enjoy the vibe, come check me out over on Twitch, which they fully support me as it is, so they wouldn't be against that. I'm gonna call rollover to see if this old shield can be developed yet, or if I need something else first. Oh, I need more for that, especially if they do merger. Exactly. Like, I would absolutely rock it. They got a dope logo, in my opinion. So I would absolutely rock a Kingsway Cross Anoriand shirt. Hell yeah. Fucking hell yeah. Can I just kick this, like, into the trash instead? Nope. Can I just pick it up? Nope. I was trying to see, like, maybe I could just throw it away and that will make me better. Okay. So now we gotta run further. There was another dome past this point, if I remember correctly. Oh, that's why. I came outside, so now the car's out here. Okay. I am very full and very happy, but my stomach is toast. Because I decided for today for it to be a maintenance day, which is like me saying I'm not going to track calories or whatever, and fuck it, I'm just going to enjoy myself. And I made some Frito pie, and it was delicious, but oh man. I was looking for mushrooms on the other side of the passage when a tank rolled up out of nowhere. I'm getting out of here. Like, it's delicious, but that shit is sitting in my stomach like a fucking brick.
Got to buy Miss Tron the time she needs to finish the robots. Okay, everybody, on your toes. Show Miss Tron what we can do.
I love the Servbots so much. What do you want to do? Continue on.
Come to back you up, Mega Man. May not be able to do much. You get in trouble, get inside the car, okay? I'll get you back to safety.
Yeah. Roll is basically a get out of jail free card in this area if you need it.
Just a little bit more, Mega Man. We're almost there.
How can you say we're almost there when we just started?
If you get in trouble, use the car as a shield.
Damn it! Is hunting down the Servbots an act of good? I don't know. But it's fun, so... Damn. 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 Cool. Sweet. Damn, super long range bomb sniper. Why? Then why are you still driving?
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, Mega Man. Continues plowing into him. Jesus, girl. Okay. I'm gonna stop killing Servbots because that probably is not helping me.
Sorry, Mega Man. I'm not used to driving yet.
Girl. Hit me once, shame on you. Hit me twice, still shame on you. Stop fucking hitting me with a car. Christ. Cool. Sweet. If Servbots are operating guns, I don't see how taking them out is bad. No, I'm talking about going after them after the fact and shooting them further.
Stand back.
Like, once they're helpless and running around, I'm just shooting them for fun, and shooting them for fun might be a bad thing. Damn. Alright, girl. Girl said y'all gonna learn today. Okay, cool. Let's do this shit. Well, that probably ain't good. It's so funny seeing him. His skin, he's still just as white, but his armor's so much darker. Okay.
You hear me, Mega Man?
Yeah.
Picking up high energy readings from close by. Looks like it's a refractor. And a big one, too.
Sure is.
Is the refractor shielded? Most high-level refractors are protected in some kind of shield.
Okay.
You'll have to look for the control console and deactivate the shield.
It's right in front of it. But I'm mapping out the room. Roll, do not call me again.
Nothing? It looks like the starter's missing.
Oh.
It's probably hidden somewhere nearby. You'll have to find it. Remember, there might be more than one starter key, too.
Good. Perfect. Let's do this. Dungeon spelunking time! Oh, there's shit in here. Oh, damn. Cool. Sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet! Give me the money, give me the money, give me the money, give me the money. Okay. So I actually don't want to auto-aim against those things. It does not affect ethics. Wait, so is there like a list? Did you find one? Okay, so what does a quote-unquote affect ethics? Since apparently recycling for money is, like, ethically compromised, I guess.
Did you find anything? I'm picking up a faint signal. That must be the starter key. Keep looking. There's probably a few more lying around somewhere.
Oh, nice. I can take this thing out before I ever get there. Son of a... Damn. Damn! Motherfucker full comboed me. Hell yeah. Okay, cool, 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 cool. It's a lot easier against just one. Still annoying, but a lot easier to deal with. I'll check that list in just a second. How am I bad? The fuck did I... Hold on. Okay. Initial value is 128. Becomes bad when it gets to 64 or lower. His armor becomes darker when it gets 32 or lower. The minimum is 0, the maximum is 255. Okay. Badmouth him if the optional mission to assist the police recover the money stolen from Serbots, Mega Man can choose to return or keep the trunk. If he returns the trunk, the ethics value increases. Mega Man gains 20,000 Zelly, and the Stripe Burger will open in downtown. If he keeps the trunk, he will gain 1 million Zenny, but the ethics value will drop to 0, and the Stripe Burger will not appear. Either way, it is later discovered that it was a mistake, and the money was not stolen but borrowed by the Serbots to start business. Turning the money gives him a chance to start an honest business, while taking it would leave them with a big debt. Okay, here's what I need to see. Actions. So how did it get lowered is my question. Keep the money trunk. Kick a vending machine. Kick the empty... Every time you kick the empty can, you get -8. Got it. So is there an easily grindable way to get more? No. I mean, there is, but no. It's... I have to do several things. It's just like continuing to play the game without doing it and doing the good things that I can do. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, I wish I knew. Yeah, I'm literally... I'm as dark as can be. Welp. Good to know. There's nothing to be done about it, like, other than progressing the story and choosing to do optional stuff that is good. But as of right now, the town's gonna badmouth me. Great. Awesome. Gotta love it. I'm getting badmouthed because I'm cleaning up trash and they offered to pay for that. That's fair. Sweet. Alright. Oh, hey. Didn't see this. And a refractor shard. Got 2,300 bucks. Wait. That's what it was. This to come up here, and use this to come over here, and cool. Wait, I can do more. Apparently, they I was just looking at that page and looking at the bottom. Apparently, they referenced this in the Mega Man Gacha, Mega Man X Dive, or Mega Man Dive, or whatever. And they had a mission involving stealing money and stuff with Dark Armor Mega Man Volnutt, and he was Waru Rock, or Bad Mega Man. Damn. Which is very funny to me.
There's something there.
It's a switch. Pull it. What's in here? Okay. I don't know if activating that does anything. I'm sure it does. Like, it's here for a reason. But I don't know what, but I figure just better to activate it and come back after if I need to turn it off. But 9 times out of 10, if you got something like that. Can't get up there at the moment. So I'm supposed to go there, I presume. They specifically mentioned we probably need more than one starter key, and there's no way we would still have exploration stuff and that not be relevant, so... You know, I personally feel like we don't give enough credit. What I'm about to say has nothing to do with anything, I just need y'all to walk with me. I personally feel like we don't give enough credit to Mountain Dew as a brand for creating Mountain Dew Code Red. Whether or not you like Mountain Dew Code Red, by the way. Like, I understand it's not everyone's cup of tea. To be very honest with you, it's not my cup of tea. But we do owe them a debt of gratitude.
Remember the first time you went on a dig, Mega Man? I wasn't used to being a spotter, and you ended up getting lost underground for 3 days. Remember? We're lucky that Gramps came to help us. I don't know what I would have done if he hadn't been there.
That story sounds less fun for me than it is for you. Anyways, we have to be thankful to Mountain Dew for making Code Red, because regardless of how you feel about Mountain Dew Code Red, I think we can all agree that it sure does taste like red. Like, Mountain Dew really set out to figure out what does red taste like, and god damn it, they figured it out. And now we all know, and we never have to worry about learning that again. Okay. Yeah. This is why you have to turn this on. Gimme. Hey, starter key.
Did you find another starter? That's 2. Only 1 more to go. It's gotta be around here somewhere.
Yeah, if I'd gone back, I'm sure it would have told me. It looks like there's 3 keyholes, but I'm just smart enough to continue searching, so we can avoid that. I will point out, Mega Man Legends does have a few banger tracks. I like that in these dungeons, it's kind of just dreadful ambience. Like, it fits. Again, this is supposed to be very what if Ocarina of Time by way of Mega Man. So instead of having, like... Because Mega Man's always been known for dope music. It's in the DNA of it. Down to, you know, characters having music names. But that doesn't mean everything Mega Man has to be these incredible riffs and jams. As long as the sound as a core concept is good, we're in the same boat.
Doesn't look like there are any big Reaver bots here. Still, you better stay on your...
Hole in the wall. Is there anything inside? We found old bone. You found spring set. Okay, cool. Now I'll be able to jump higher. I'm almost positive. Doesn't look like there's any big Reaver bots here. Immediately runs into a big Reaver bot.
It's another energy barrier. I'm getting the same kind of readings as before. Do you see a switch anywhere nearby?
Okay, I see. I gotta... Sweet.
That's it. Now you should be able to access the console.
Hell yeah. Boom. And fallen. thing. Man, I just saw your base, like, ethic starts at 128, and you gotta get down to, like, 0 to get to this armor. I kicked that can in there a lot. What do? Lower the shield. Okay.
Nothing's happening?
Apparently. Man. Caracol, whew. This game straight up told me something to my face. It's like, yo, dog. You are a worse person than you thought. Here's my thing. It kept saying, keep Catalog's streets clean and shit like that. So I was like, okay, I'm doing a good thing. But apparently not. Apparently, I was in fact doing a bad thing. Talk to data. Energy charge, cool. Tell me about my shield. Talk to roll. No! Talk to roll.
It's a yellow refractor. And a big one, too. Good going, Mega Man. We can use this to power all sorts of things. Well, it's a little small to fix the flutter, but I wonder what we can use it for. Let's think of something we can do with it.
Item development. Ta-da! The grenade kit was used to make the grenade arm.
This is another arm-mounted weapon. It shoots grenade bombs. If a bomb hits a wall, it will bounce off. So be careful where you shoot it.
Spring set was used to make jump springs.
Mega Man, I came up with something interesting this time. Springs that will increase your jumping power. Now you'll be able to get all sorts of places you weren't able to before. Be sure you put them on, okay?
Cool. I'm not going to spend any money right now. I'm going to save. And we're immediately going to go back in and test out these jump springs, by the way. We're going to go back to the places we couldn't go to before, now that we can jump higher. Special items. Jump springs. Damn it. Why does it look like the Jesus Christ. Get this motherfucker on the Warriors. Jesus. Mega Man's packing the wrong heat, apparently. From downtown. My man doing the Michael Jordan at the end of Space Jam. Cool. Okay. Bam. Nice. Sweet. Okay. You found a refractor shard. I saw a video where someone was, taking the piss on J.K. Rowling, which always class is always in session for that one. But the reason I bring it up and why it has any notability is they brought up something I haven't really thought about that's very true. Because there's many things we joke about. Is this Mega Man 64? Guadalupe, this is Mega Man Legends, but essentially, yes. Mega Man 64 was the N64 version of Mega Man Legends. The major differences are things like with Mega Man 64, you didn't have the voice acting like you do with Mega Man Legends. Things like that. But they were ostensibly the same game, just with the cuts that got made as needed for the N64 version to be able to work. But yeah, in terms of cracking jokes on J.K. Rowling, like, there's plenty of things I've joked about before, like Remus Lupin. It's like, now that that I'm old enough to understand what words mean, it's like, you made a werewolf character and you named that motherfucker Wolf. Like, my girl, come the fuck on. But further than that, however, and this is where it's relevant and why I bring it up, the thing they pointed out that's very true and also had me go, is her world doesn't actually have, like, coherent rules. Have you ever played Mischief Makers on the 64? I sure fucking have played Mischief Makers on the 64. Mischief Makers is one of the most best overlooked games on the N64. I will play that on here one day, that's for sure. That's a great game. I played it at a young age because my brother-in-law had it. And, like, we learned about the secrets in it and shit together. Oh, it's trapped, that's right. But yeah, her world does not have consistent rules. And, like, what I mean is, like, who can be a wizard? Like, seriously, if I ask that question, who can or can't be a wizard? Because, like, it's not, if you have wizard parents, you can be a wizard, but you could also not be a wizard. What differentiates them? Well, I don't know, because wizard parents can make non-wizards, and non-wizard parents can make wizards. Okay. Alright, is there, like, any differentiating mark? No, the Ministry of Magic just knows. That is the beginning, the end, and everything in between about the conversation. There is nothing more that can be said and or done. Like, they just know. Okay, well, since they know, then, like, you can limit any issues. Well, about that. They just don't for some reason, even though they know when there are problem people and this, that, or the other. They just don't. Also, magic has no limitations. So, therefore, because magic has no limitations, you should be able to use it to solve the problems of magic. Like, they established that enchantments that stop you... They established that you can create enchantments that can stop different types of magic. Like... on the grounds of Hogwarts, you can't teleport. There's an enchantment that stops how you can even do that. Like, you can't do it, period. They also, however, separately have unforgivable curses. Curses that are so terrible, so evil, no one is ever allowed to do them. Okay, cool. So then why are people able to do them? You could literally just instantly fix that. You could put an enchantment on every wand that ever gets made or sold. And makes it so that it cannot cast those spells. Like, you could do that. Your own rules said magic can do literally anything. And can create enchantments that can stop people from doing it. Now, you could say, well, she could make it so that, like, oh, the bad guys got their hands on, like, black market wands that didn't have those enchantments. Cool, that's fine, but you would take the time to establish the ways in which these wizards are not the dumbest motherfuckers to ever live. Who, they found a problem and they solved it within their means. But you didn't. Because you didn't care to. Because you didn't care to build out the world. Everything is surface level. And that's fine. It's allowed to be surface level, but don't pretend it's deeper. I love how Ascendants of Bookworm handles it in their only nobility of magic. But the thing is, they even pointed out, you know, like, going through a bunch of different ones. Percy Jackson. Are you the descendant of a god? You're a demigod. End of discussion. My Hero Academia. Anybody can or can't have a quirk, but there is literally, like, physiological signs, like a bone in your foot or your toe or whatever, that allow them to know, are you or are you not going to have a quirk? Like, there is literally a physical identifier that just makes it an open and shut case of whether or not you know. Like, almost any legitimate system has a way of demarking why you would or wouldn't have powers, and therefore, and going further as to what the limitations of the powers may or may not be. She has no real marking of why you get the powers, and also, there's no limits to the powers. What? You can't have it both ways, man. We don't even have to get into, like, that's the point of them talking, is like, they were pointing out, it's like, yes, all the other shit in it is terrible. But even just on a basic structural literature level, there are so many holes and inconsistencies in the whole thing. Which is why, for me, like, I don't know, man. I don't begrudge anyone for specifically saying... Ascendance, by the way, is basically like, only nobles have magic. Oh, wait, what's that random wasting disease that's slowly killing you? Oh, that's mana, but why wouldn't the nobles tell the commoners about... Guadalupe, that's my point. There's literally a spell that just kills people. You could literally enchant every wand and stop that. And you just don't. You just don't. Why? Because you don't. Because the moment you interact with the world you built, it falls apart. Well, that means your world was not built well. Your world was, in fact, built very shitty. It's one thing if someone thinks of, like, a minor nuance. But the only reason I haven't thought about it further is I haven't thought about that series in like a decade and a half to whatever it is now. Like, I haven't thought about those motherfuckers since I was in high school or just barely past. Which is why I don't begrudge anyone when they're like, you know, Harry Potter was such a big part, as a flat sentence when they're like, oh, it was such a big part of my childhood, so it's hard for me to let it go. Like, I don't begrudge them for denoting it was a big part of your childhood. I do begrudge you if you refuse to let it go, because, my guy, I promise you, it's not even good enough. It's not good enough to validate that. Like, if you're gonna die on a bigotry hill, at least have it be well written. Don't die on the bigotry hill, by the way, but at least have it be well written. What's his name? The guy who made Cthulhu, who was absolutely racist. And that's just like a known quantity. It's gonna piss me off, but I'm not gonna go look it up because either someone will remember or he will die in obscurity. But at the very least, he made fucking Cthulhu. So, like, whatever. I don't encourage it, but, like, motherfucker. Forcing my way through the hard way. It was absolutely not how you're supposed to handle that, and I know it's not, but... No! Am I dead? Oh shit, I'm in deep fucking shit. Shit. Oh, thank God. Oh, I should leave. I should leave. Why am I still going deeper? I have no health and no recovery shit left. Okay, where does this take me? Please. Okay, I was immediately shooting just in case. Damn it. I was trying to see if I could see what's over there. I can, but I'm saying, like, to see if I could see it in a way that it's useful. Okay, cool. You found rapid fire barrel. Is that... Nope. Okay, cool. I know the pen light is one of the 2 items you need in order to make the Z saber. Or the beam saber, I should say. Can I roll out of here with the walkie-talkie by any stupid chance? I don't think so, but let me check. Yeah. Is my color slightly lighter? Or am I just getting used to this? It might have gotten lighter because of picking up the yellow refractor. I think that's one of the things I saw listed. No! I fucked up. Thankfully, I saved before coming in here, but that sucks.
Good luck.
I gotta come back in. Alright. I gotta do all that dungeon spelunking again. Well, I'll be better about it this time. Okay. Alright, let's go back in. We're gonna do better this time. I'll tell you another random thing. Excuse me. Damn, I didn't... I don't know why I hit triangle instead, but that worked. How much money I got? 33 grand? Cool. I still think I was cooking a bit with the idea of the Mega Man Universes Beyond and or Secret Lair for Magic the Gathering. And having it be to where, like, there's, like, copy robot Mega Man, and so, like, his whole thing is, like, as he... And you could have the different Mega Man have essentially, like, derivatives of it. But, like, how with Mega Man Classic and Mega Man X and Mega Man Zero, that you can have the mechanic be, like, a killing version of Mutate from Ikoria. And, like, as you kill enemies, you put them underneath Mega Man, and whatever abilities they have, Mega Man gets. Now, I was thinking about it a bit further, because I said maybe have his power and toughness be rooted in, like, you know, however many cards are under him. But if you're trying to replicate the idea of, like, the X armor, I think the easier way to do it would just be, like, have him get bonuses to his base stats based on however many pieces of equipment are on him. Go, like, hella Voltron with him. You could also do absorbed enemies, I guess. You know... It's fun. Oh, for those of you who didn't get to catch it earlier, I was in a streamed Commander game today on TTRP Gifts channel, aka Robo, wonderful person, and we were raising money for Racist Texas, doing an Oops All Villains pod. I ended up winning, by the way. It was very fun. It was very funny. It was absolutely chaotic, especially because Lamia, Mental Lamia, who's a wonderful person, ended up wiping the board, but normally when we say wiping the board, you just mean like creatures. Wiping the board for everybody in terms of creatures, but also ended up wiping their whole fucking board by doing it. Because I had out Phyrexian Obliterator, which is a creature that whenever it takes damage, the controller for said source of damage has to sacrifice that many permanents. And Lamia casted Blasphemous Act, which deals 13 damage to all creatures. And so they had to sacrifice 13 permanents. They didn't even have 13 permanents, even counting all their lands. But regardless, it ended up being a... You have to sacrifice literally everything on your board. And then eventually I ended up winning by playing Arden the Usurper, as in Arden Izunia from Final Fantasy 15, and having him bring Vincent Valentine back from the graveyard. And then some creatures died, and every time a creature an opponent controls dies, Vincent gets 1/1 counters equal to the power of the dead creatures. And essentially when I went to swing, Vincent was a 24/24, who I then transformed, because when Vincent attacks, you can transform him, into Galleon Beast. So he was a 24/24 with lifelink and trample game set match. It was a fun time. It was a good game. It was very chaotic. It was exactly what I was hoping for from the group of people gathered. And I'm glad I got to take part. And definitely want to do more. I do have a game scheduled for the middle of next month where I will be playing with Miabyte, who is a wonderful trans MTG content creator, as well as the Friendly Rivals podcast boys, which has me very excited because I'm good friends with Dylan from them, and really excited to get to be able to play with him as well as Mask. And we're going to be playing a special format that was made by Mia called Limit Break. And so I am going to be playing a Final Fantasy deck because it is apropos to a format called Limit Break. But I'll be playing a Minwu deck. So, clerics, baby! We're gonna go with the exact opposite of today. Instead of, evil edgelord boys with the dark magics and such, and a mono black deck, I'll be playing a mono white deck, and it will be all about life gain and white magic. To death. It is very much so gonna be, it may take me a while to kill you, but I'm gonna out-heal you for sure. It doesn't matter if I only do 1 damage at a time if I have effectively infinite health. I can't afford to go around and lose excess life as we've seen down here. So. Does the job. I pointed this out on my TikTok earlier. I stitched a thing because another girl brought up what I think is an amazing point, and I feel like more people should know. she had the hot take that I think is completely true and accurate. That actually, the Honmoon in K-pop Demon Hunters could have been completed and sealed with Takedown. Just like Frog's fight against First Nisbel. Oh my god, that took fucking... Yup. I'm basically gonna put my opponents through that, except I'm going to be healing. It's like, come at me, bro. Swing at me all you want. How much health do you have? 90. What of it? Unfortunately, because of the nature of the rule set for the mode and like rarity restrictions, I cannot play Felidar Sovereign, which makes it so that if you have 40 or more health during your upkeep, you win the game. I will not be able to play Felidar Sovereign to alt win. I'm just gonna have to beat them down the good old-fashioned way. But... What was I talking about? I was just talking about something. Oh, it's gonna piss me off. Oh, the Honmoon. So, K-pop Demon Hunters and such. So, Takedown could have sealed the Honmoon. The problem is that Huntrix at their core are loving people. They are not haters. And so, it was not... The whole thing was they needed to, you know... What it sounds like ended up doing it because it was a song that was true to them. True to their nature, their struggles, all of it. Whereas Takedown was not that. You know who could have sealed the Honmoon with Takedown? Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar could have sealed the Honmoon with the song Takedown. Because hating is so true to him and who he is that he could have absolutely fucking sealed the Honmoon with a diss track. Which one, she's right and should say it. Absolutely should say it. But two, and this is key, in addition to the fact that she's right and she should say it, it just put something in my head, and I just need to say it. And I just need y'all to be there with me. K. Demon Hunter. Why don't we have K. Demon Hunter? Okay. My little soda pop. You're the one I think of. Everything I dream of. My little soda pop. My little soda pop. Nailed it that time. That's nice. Okay. Okay. I think my favorites are the people who have, like, absolutely stan and fall in love with, like, the non-Genu members of Saja Boys. Like, I could even accept if you stand and fall in love with Abby. Because, like, literally, the whole fucking characterization there is abs. Cool. You want a hot K-pop idol with abs. I'm not gonna begrudge that. I get that. That makes sense. Okay, I don't know why you're just randomly dropping shit, but I'll take it. But when you're like, I make my whole personality be about loving, you know, romance Saja, or whatever. It's like, this is someone who said 4 lines in the entire movie. His whole characterization is, I'm a demon and I have pink hair. Okay. Also, I think my hottest take is that, and I don't even think it's a hot take, I think it's just a take, but that's the point, is K-pop Demon Hunters would have been 6 minutes long if they just gave Bobby a gun. I just want to be very clear. If they gave Bobby a gun, K-pop Demon Hunters would have been 6 minutes long, approximately. Like, Bobby did not play around that. Also, I think my favorite K-pop Demon Hunters content I've seen thus far, by a mile, is there is this black girl who cosplays Free Aaron, who really well, by the way, like, really good cosplay, but keeps making videos about, like, if Free Aaron was there for the first Saja Boys concert, or and it's just like, you're all I can think of. Every night I take a drink, every drop I drink. Reaches behind, gets a giant ass Nerf gun, slowly begins loading the bottom, patiently starts aiming it, taking in, and it's just like, correct, fucking correct, because that's how that bitch rolls. That is another case of, if Free Aaron was who was in the movie instead of Huntrix, K-pop Demon Hunters would have been 4 minutes long. Would have been 4 fucking minutes long. Free Aaron, we can't do it here. There's too many people here. Good. Let it be a lesson. Like, that's how that would have gone. Straight would have been, but it just would have been Danny DeVino. So anyway, I started blasting. All right. I'm almost positive that I'm slightly lighter than I was before, and I'm pretty sure, based on the list I saw, that that's because of getting the yellow refractor. I'm just gonna have to see what side quests I can do to see if we can get back to good ethics. Now I can go up here. Okay. Apparently we can crawl through there. Okay. Okay. Just take me back to Cadillac's. Yep. Cool. So now I can go through the sewers. Okay. I don't know how much that helps, but... That's what it was. Got it. Also, I know I've joked about it, like, speedrunners before, on this very playthrough, talking about how, like, you know, there's obviously some speedrunner who's like, if you move slightly to the left while strafing when you run, it's actually 3% faster, and all that. If you're at all interested in, like, speedrunning concepts and such, there's this dude who might be the literal actual speedrunning goat called Nipsky. I don't know what any other way to say it, so I'm just gonna say it. He got the speedrun of Super Mario Brothers on the NES down to being 18 frames from being perfect. And if you're curious what the fuck I mean by that, like, how could you even know that? Well, here's the thing. When it comes to the Super Mario Brothers speedrun, we know what the upper limit is. Because we have tool-assisted speedruns that have been able to get down to where it's like, this is the absolute minimum possible point you can reach. We're gonna get the laser for maximum power. And then probably sniper range and just go with those two. Life gauge, extra pack, Kevlar jacket, hyper cartridge, oh, hey, I want that. And then what's the chameleon? Camouflage is user, sure. I'm good right now. I know I could buy the Kevlar jacket, but I'm good. And we're gonna swap this for the laser. And we're gonna... So, before we had the Power Razor Alpha and the Buster units, that was +3 attack and +2 range. Now we're gonna have +4 attack and +4 range. So ultimately +1 more attack and +2 range by doing it this way. I could go back to the unit I had before and have basically the same range and 1 additional attack, but I think that's a good balance right there. So because of tool-assisted speedruns, we know what is the literal perfect frame-by-frame speedrun possible in Super Mario Brothers. And in fact, every level prior to 8-4 has already... This is in a speedrun that's optimized. Every level prior to 8-4 has already been optimized because essentially there is a certain... Like, once you hit the end of the level... There's only but so much you can do. Like, it has to be... because of how the time units in Mario work, you would have to get to the end of a level a full 24 frames earlier than you currently can. And in any of the levels that have been prior to 8-4, it has already been found how to get it done to where, like, theoretically you could reach the end of the level 2 frames faster or something like that, but it won't mean anything in terms of the end result because it will still take the same amount of time to progress to the next level with how the game clock works. But in the final level, in 8-4, compared to the task, the current speedrun was 18 or 22 frames shy of perfect. He brought it down to 18 frames, and he's been working on several of the areas where you can save frames. And he's been able to do the tricks individually. He just has to do that in a run. But the thing is, he achieved all of his shit within, like, a month of speedrunning Mario Bros. So, it's like, wait, I'm sorry. You're just gonna come in here and be the GOAT? Apparently. So yeah, his run is 18 frames away from being literally indistinguishable from a TAS, a tool-assisted speedrun. I don't know how to explain to you that that is one of the most batshit crazy things I've ever heard of. Because quite literally, a TAS is supposed to explore the absolute limits of computational ability to the point where it's like, what if we removed the weakness of being a human from the equation? He is 18 frames away from saying, fuck that and fuck you. What do you mean, weakness? Bitch, I am a computer. Not to sound like a complete dork, but I like how magic works in the Fate series. I was in Pathfinder in 14. Yo, yeah. Or Party Finder in 14. That's fine. I actually think that's a very fair point. Again, the magic in the Fate series has rules, and it works within those rules, and it follows those rules. See, if you want to establish rules and then have the characters, like, not all of them, but one, you know, an individual character or something here or there have faults, you can. To bring back My Hero Academia. Like, Deku having the issue of, like, I can't keep punching. And then, like, having to have the revelation of, bro, what if feet? Like, him being... that actually works. That works within the rule set you prescribed. And also, it works because the idea is very much so rooted in... Yes, everyone jokes that it's like, man, Deku's so stupid, he forgot feet were a thing. It's not that Deku was stupid. It's that Deku fully and completely idolized All Might, and it's like, well, All Might had to have, you know, he is literally the perfect hero. So anything he did has to be the correct answer. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Except he can't. His body doesn't work for it. He had to learn his own way of handling it, which was the point. So for him, the struggle isn't, bro, feet, like, learning that feet exist. The struggle is learning how to not do it the exact same way as All Might, which is a legitimate struggle. You can have the individual character have a failing, while also having the world rules stay the same. All Might didn't think you gotta start kicking because All Might's mindset was, this kid might have to stop being a hero, but I'm not gonna tell him what to do because I know what it's like to be quirkless and finally have the chance to save people, and all you want to do is help people. The doctors weren't telling him that because they were like, bro, your body can't handle this. They had no reason to believe his feet could handle it. Like, all of these things, they work within a framework that makes sense. So much the same. Magic and Lancer has a point and a purpose and has rules, and the characters follow it, and it makes sense. Okay? Magic and Fate. For instance, Lancer follows the rule of he always has to lose. He is a jobber. Sorry, bro. And I hate that because I love Lancer. I love his design. I think the blue with the lance and everything looks dope as fuck. But Lancer is rather unfortunately a jobber. His job is to come in and give somebody else the win. It's okay, man. Somebody's got to do it. Also, I will never get tired of Hulk Hogan fake-outs. I just need to be clear about that. Where you're just like, yes, Hulk Hogan was a bad person, and yes, he was provably and verifiably racist, with multiple sources proving that. And yes, he was a terribly selfish human who fucked over unions and countless peers purely for his own self-gain. And yes, he did many awful things. And yes, he really was just objectively a bad guy. I don't got anything further to add. That was kind of the whole thing. I think my favorite is someone pointed out, like, we do still have to acknowledge that he is objectively one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. And I was like, do we, though? If you want to say most impactful, sure. Impact, yeah, I can't really argue that. That is one point I will unfortunately have to acquiesce. Hulk Hogan is unequivocally one of the most impactful wrestlers of all time. But, like, not to be, like, go all wrestling nerd on it, he's really not one of the greatest. Like, he's not, like, there are several others who are objectively better showmen. Several others who are objectively better in terms of technical wrestling capability. And several who are both. Like, without question, Hulk was there sooner, and he helped unify it. You know, so he's impactful. He did help make the WWE a thing. Or WWF, I should say, referential to, you know, when he was involved. That, sure, we can agree. He's not one of the greatest wrestlers. Like, that's not even me being a hater. It's just a fact. Because people will point out, like, what about, and they'll name, like, one or two really noteworthy moves he did. And even in those moments, it wasn't necessarily him. Like, my favorite is, like, people be like, what about him doing the scoop slam on Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3? All-time legendary event. No questions asked. Question. How much of that do you think was purely him, and how much of it do you think was Andre? I need you to understand, if Andre didn't want to be scoop slammed by that man, he's not gonna be. That's how fucking physics works. And, like, applied force. If he said no, that would be the end of the discussion. I don't know how else to break that to you, man. Item development. Let's see what we got. Anything? Hey, what I got? The rapid fire barrel was used to make the Buster Part machine gun. Ah, this Buster Part increases your firing range. I bet it'll help you out when you've got to shoot a lot of enemies at once. Okay, cool. Okay, we'll talk to Data. Alright, where can we go from here? I basically cleared through all the areas I have been. And now I can't progress any further in the areas I have been until I can break down the walls. But yeah, like, applied force is just... I don't know what to tell you. It's the same as how I've explained to someone before. I was talking with someone, I was like... I was trying to explain to my mom how, like, when it comes to losing weight, like, it doesn't matter what you eat. It just really boils down to calories in versus calories out. You should have a balanced diet with some fats, some cholesterol, some... each different nutrient, so on and so forth. And you can tailor it based on your dietary preferences or needs. So if you, for instance, need to not have something, such as if you have celiac or are diabetic or something like that. But when it comes purely to the weight loss aspect or weight gain aspect, it is what is your basic metabolic rate and calories in versus calories out. That is the math. It's thermodynamics. That is how thermodynamics works. Well, in this case, it is just applied. It is physics. You either can or can't lift something, and things can, I don't know. I don't. Oh, there we go. I picked this up for the N64 from Blockbuster. It had all the stuff unlocked at the beginning of the game. Was well experienced. As in a previous save. Also, what up, Besta? Okay, where's the boat shop? Oh, gotcha. Damn it! Is this the boat shop? Oh, that's the bank. That's the police station. Don't care about that. It looks like it. It looks like it. It looks like it. Someone got through to Mega Man. Okay, once you finish, go to Uptown and to its highest point. Go through the doorway up here to find the boat shop. What is the doorway up here? I'm in City Hall. I'm not in Uptown, that's why. Okay. I'm gonna play these so I can play the best. Here's the thing. That I was talking about this last stream. I got that game years ago as a kid. I got it from, fun fact, a Kmart that I believe was going out of business. Like, I think, was it Kmart? I think it was Kmart that was going out of business, but it was like some of their stores were closing down, so they were getting rid of so much of their inventory for hella cheap. So I ended up getting Misadventures of Tron Bonne for $10. I still have the whole thing. I have the case, the manual, all of it to this day. Here's the thing. I want to be very clear about this. It is a very good game. It is a very fun game. It is a very tongue-in-cheek game. It is noticeably different than Mega Man Legends. But the point is, it is a good-ass time. It's worth it. It is not worth the money. So, like, it is essentially the rarest game I own. Which is so funny. Like, ostensibly it is. Because it's like $500 in the case I have it. Which is case, manual, registration card still inside, all that jazz. But it is a very fun game. So especially if you're gonna, you know, emulate it, 100% do the do. Mountain Dew. You bitch. But it's a fun-ass game. I've streamed it on here before. TBH, if this playthrough only takes me like one more weekend or whatever it is to get through, there is a world where I stream Tronbon before I start streaming Super Robot Wars T, just because it feels fitting, and also it is something where I literally know I can stream in a weekend. Oh, it does. It does. I can tell you right now. Like I said, I streamed it before, and I even though I owned the game, I emulated it because it's like I wasn't about to hook up my PlayStation 1 for it. So it's 100% a good time. But yeah, I know I can literally clear through it in a weekend, and that's doing it. But I know the game really well. But it's about a 10 to 12 hour playthrough, give or take, if you don't know what you're doing. Very fun. It's more so kind of like a fun romp than an adventure like this is. Need a boat? Normally you could take your pick. We don't have any boats right now, sorry. Well, I'm gonna go there anyways. Sorry, no boats there either. Someone's gone and stole all my boats. I've only got one left and it's broken down. Won't be much use to you. Gonna go anyways. I just like the character. Oh, fuck yeah, Tronbon's the best. And it's more Tronbon, which is just an automatic win. Like, Tronbon is genuinely an awesome character. The only thing wrong with this boat is the refractor casing and the couplings. If I had a big refractor like yours, I could probably fix it. Call roll. They made an ARMS character after her too, which was... ARMS, like, for the Switch?
Someone's been taking really good care of this boat. There.
Whoa,
Who the fuck
do you
is...
really think you should be doing that?
Would you look at this engine? Let's see. All we need to do is fix the transformer
Fighters.
and the refractor, and it'll be as good as new.
Roll.
And what do you think you're doing?
Huh?
Mega Man, could you hand me a wrench?
Just a sec, Roll.
Oh, shit! Okay. It just I was, like, waiting for characters to load up. I'm assuming it's Mechanica? Because I just saw her, and that is
There we go.
1000% Tronbon inspired.
Sorry. I don't know what came over me. I just started fixing the ship and...
You really love machines, don't you? I can tell just by looking at your face.
That is 1000% Tronbon inspired.
Covered with grease.
No questions asked.
I'm glad I could get someone as pretty as you to fix my boat for me.
She's a child, sir.
Tell you what, you can use it anytime you want.
We'll be able to get to the island now.
That's great! Let me know when you want to go out to the island. I'll pilot the boat for you. See you later.
Okay.
To get into the boat, you have to use the door in the back, right? Tell me. I look now. Appreciate you, Besta. Okay. Never mind. Cool. Recharge energy. Cool. And then save. And memory card. Hold on one second. Okay. Cool. It's the boat. It's the boat. Call roll.
Mega Man, are you ready?
Yup, let's go.
Here we go.
Okay.
Picking something up on the sonar. Keep an eye out, Mega Man. Knew it. They're here. Robots are here.
Okay. Here we go. Protect your boat from the enemy's attack. Shoot and destroy the red sub's torpedoes and the yellow ship's missiles before they hit the ship.
Mission
Cool.
start.
Oh, here we go. Let me do this real quick. What's triple access to? Okay. Machine gun is 3 energy, 1 rapid fire. Not especially what I want, but... Okay. Are there any more popping up? No, leave me. I'm trying to see if any more pop up.
Mega Man, ahead.
Okay. Son of a bitch. Well, this kind of sucks.
Mega Man, behind us.
Bing, bing, bing. Okay.
Don't relax yet, Mega Man. I'm getting multiple signals on my sonar.
Well, there's also the fact that you're just taking a loop around the lake.
From around this ship.
Good luck, Mega Man!
They're above us.
Ah, it's the Drachs. Gotcha. Ow. Gotcha. Sweet. Evasive maneuvers. Slowly circles around a rock. Exactly, Longabay. That's how we do it around these here parts.
Mega Man, ahead.
Cool. There's lots of them. Okay, cool. Sink that motherfucker. Oh, never mind. It just went underwater.
That's it, Mega Man. Keep it up.
Someone live in that house? Like, man, no, unfortunately, that's not a house. That's actually, I believe, where we're going. It is a ruin, a gate, I should say.
Mega Man, behind us.
It's really more beside us than it is behind us. I'm not trying to be, like, pedantic. But if you're trying to make sure that I'm shooting in the right direction, like, actually aiming the right way is integral to that. Cool. Sweet. Yo, I aimed that shit like fucking sniper. Okay. Almost got it all.
It looks like we got rid of all their little ships.
Okay, sweet.
Wait! I can see it on the sonar. Heads up, Mega Man. Something big's coming this way.
That's not good. Teasel! Fuck you doing, man?
Little blue boy'd show up. I figured we'd run into him sooner or later if we waited here. Slow ahead!
Slow ahead!
God, they're just the best. Whenever I play these games, I always end up making my Buster fire slow giant bullets, like Gatling firing, but I just end up here. I like Gatling firing, but I just end up there. Fair.
All right, men. Concentrate your fire on the blue boy. Blow him and his little toy boat out of the water.
What? But, Diesel, if we sink his boat, won't the keys go down with it?
Who cares? Once he's out of the way, we can get whatever we want from the mayor, right? We've got to take care of him once and for all. Thanks to him, our
Tron
plans
really
are
is the best.
completely ruined. I'm gonna teach him a lesson.
I'd argue Teasel is objectively the worst of the three, and he's still great. That's why they're great. She's
What's
conflicted.
wrong with me? Why should I care if that little brat dies? I shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
I really shouldn't.
Really shouldn't. But you do. Is it the eyes?
We're outgunned! We can't fight them head to head like this. We need a different strategy. Mega Man, what should we do? Fight or retreat?
We want to retreat.
Sometimes it's better to run away and fight another day. I'll take us back to the boathouse.
Because it gives us full health. I think. Okay. Recharge energy and save. Now, even if I die, I can come back to this point. Okay. Dang. You just want to keep blasting at the missiles for now. Shoot them out of the sky. Eventually we'll be able to do battle with this thing.
because I have it on. I like it. Come on, buddy. Come follow me. Oh, that's right. We get into the canal. We force this thing into our territory. Here we go. Okay.
If you don't watch it, you're gonna end up with a big hole in your backside.
Yep.
Take them. Mega Man. Mega Man, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. Don't worry about me.
You didn't fall off or anything, did you?
Ah, they have once again.
Okay. I shouldn't be able to maneuver in here. What do they think they're doing running around like that? Why don't they just give up? Aim for their arms and weapons. It's nothing more than a big frog if it can't shoot.
Ah,
Aren't they running? Do they think they can beat us?
because I almost have you beat, guys.
Oh no! It's Tron! Shut up!
Hell yeah.
You're whining! We still have one weapon, don't we? Boss! All our weapons have been destroyed!
Keep quiet already! I didn't want to have to do this, but I'll teach them to mess with the boss!
Okay. Almost got it. Yeah, that's why you upgrade the Machine Buster, because, like, it just does a lot of damage very quickly.
Mission complete!
Bing! Hell yeah.
Status report!
This is the engineer reporting. Our engines are completely offline. There's flooding in the main hull. The fuel pumps aren't working. There are fires in blocks 2 and 3. They're being sealed off. Teasel, I hate to admit it, but she's not gonna last much longer.
Babu.
All hands! Abandon ship!
They're just the best family of dumbasses you could ever ask for. Truly. Truly the best. I love how Bon is hanging on to the bottom because he
I'm
can't
sorry,
fit
Tron.
inside one of
After
these.
You went to all the trouble to make us such a magnificent robot. What can I say?
Cheer up, Teasel. Don't worry. We'll go back to the ship and come up with a new plan.
Yeah, that's it. That's the spirit. Thanks, you two. Now, I couldn't have asked for a better brother and sister than you. We'll get that blue boy next time for sure.
I don't understand. Even though he got the better of us again, I don't feel the least bit angry. Why is that?
It's fucking adorable. It's truly adorable seeing Tron's fucking crush on Mega Man. That's my OTP. No. Recharge my weapons and shit. Cool. And let's save. Cool. Ba-dum. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
No matter what happens, I must... That's... Data is... He is, if nothing else, consistent. He has his brand, and he refuses to not be it. Alright. Okay. Cool.
Alright, Mega Man, let's get started.
Okay.
Right? I upgraded the support equipment to the boat. To be able to access the spotter from here, too. I wonder if that old fella used to be a digger, too.
Hell yeah. Alright. Got that thing, got that thing. Sweet. Yeah, now the Reaver bots get tougher enough that even with laser level upgrade, you still have limitations. That being said, there is a world where I can put my power, like, I can just have everything else be minimal and have my power go all the way up to, like, 7. Is there anyone on that Legends fan game? Haven't heard anything. The Mega Man Legends 3 one? The one that was gonna be like 2D that I know they were talking about for a bit? If so, I feel like that project got canceled. Or is it a fan game like in the same way that like Mighty Number 9 kind of thing? Like it was people making, it's not Mega Man Legends, but it's Mega Man Legends. Okay. You found old hover jets. Okay. I don't want to call it being 2D, but it was something like Mega Man Legends, this fancy title. No idea. Yeah, please do, because I'm curious. I didn't even know there was a fan game being going on. No, you know what? With the 2D thing, I was thinking about how I believe Capcom for a while was working on a Mega Man Legends 3 officially. Maybe it was a fan team? I don't remember now. I have to sit here and think about this. Yeah, absolutely let me know what's going on there, because I clearly do not have the correct deets, because I just can't remember. Okay, I'm going to leave those for now. I'm going to stay in here because I saw a treasure chest the other way, but now I have this mapped out in a way that makes sense. Okay. You found starter key.
What did you find? From these readings, it looks like a starter key. That means there's probably a big refractor in here somewhere. Good
Okay.
luck.
Let's check this side path first. And we'll come back and check the main path in a second.
Mega Man, what can you see up there? I'm not picking up anything on my monitor. I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Okay. You found another starter key. Okay. Whole place is coated in, I'm assuming, water. I don't want to think about what if it's not water. I do not want to have to think about the implications of being in a giant palace of robo-jizz. Come along now, Mega Man. Okay. Okay, this is the same thing, it just... Okay, got it. I think what I was looking at was this thing called Tuttle's Legendary Travels. Okay. Which, yeah, so... legally distinct Mega Man Legends. Damn. Son of a bitch! Motherfucker can go invisible now? They have a release from 2018, but it looks like life happened and updates are sparse. Gotcha. This is a lot harder when my strategy was all based around strafing and dodging, and the motherfucker can go invisible. Okay. Cool. Rid of that. At least I no longer have to worry about those. I like mapping out the whole place is the thing. So... Nice. Sweet. Cool. Hell yeah. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Now it's just about...
All right.
Shut up! I hate it when my phone, like, AI activates, and I was like, literally no one asked you, bro. So I do not activate the AI helper ever. I would turn it off if I could. I assure you. And I understand that's a different AI, I just don't need it. Sweet. Like, even beyond the, you know, this is a different kind of AI, you're probably fine with it. I have literally never intentionally turned on, like, Siri, Bixby, whatever the Google one is, Google AI Assistant, because they just didn't even think about coming up with a clever name, probably. Like, Samsung has Bixby. I have never once wanted Bixby. It just kind of exists. Where is it? Okay. I've had to adapt my tactics for this. There we go. Sweet. Okay, that's basically all of them. Looks like. Nope, one more. But where is it? There we go. Okay. Okay, cool. Sweet. That's all of them, I'm almost positive. Sweet. Alright, cool. And I mapped out this whole place, and I'm good, and now I can progress. Hold on 1 second. Come on. Oh, shit! Yeah, I need to make sure these things cannot continue to menace me. I do love Zenny as a fictional monetary unit. I think it's a good unit. It's almost like yen. We could have called it yen. They obviously wouldn't call it zen. So instead it's zenny. Which, I appreciate the distinction. Shit. Damn it all. Whoa! Special item. Hit that. Boom. Cool. Tired of that fucking nonsense. Cool. I no longer have a heal for the inevitable boss here, which sucks ass. I might leave for that purpose. No, because they'll respawn if I leave. I'm just gonna have to clutch up. Okay. This will take me to a different area, so... This will also take me to a different area, so... Let's go forward. Okay. I believe all 3 of these will take me to different areas. Good adventurers go left, actually, so let's go left. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm on the other side of one of these places. There's gonna be a rock wall we can't break at some point, but might be some other shit over here that we can do something with. A bacon cheddar breadsticks sounds dope as fuck. That sounds baller as hell. Okay. Little treat is like, well, absolutely. That is quite literally something for which you should say treat yourself. Oh, Sephi called me. Not sure why. I'll have to call her back after stream. She didn't text me or leave a message or anything, so... She would have called twice or something if it was like a real emergency. This was probably just her harassing me. Which is par for the course. Welp, that was fast. Alright, I'm guessing those fish will respawn now. Yep. Means it genuinely might be wise. Nope, nope. Nope. Son of a bitch. Oh, what the fuck is that?
Is there anything there? I'm not picking up any.
Sorta. Okay.
If I'm
Huge refractor there. Should be able to repair it. Okay. So, here's the thing. Once I get that, there's gonna be a boss on the way out. I might die. Let's see how it goes. What do you do? Lower the shield. Okay. It's funny.
No alarms or security devices? Be careful, Mega Man. I don't like the looks of this.
Well, I guess that's what we needed for Mega Man to get back to good standing, because he's good now. Here it comes.
Mega Man, I'm picking up a Reaverbot signal. It came out of nowhere. It's a big one. The readings are going off the scale.
Oh, good. I hope you don't have a lot of projectiles. Because I'm fine with playing a patient runaway game. Fuck, how do I hurt you? Motherfuck, okay. How the fuck do I do this? I'm dead. There's no way. Dead. You know what? You know what? Super. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna end it here. And off stream, I'm gonna re-get all of the starter keys and remap the whole place and all that good shit. And then the next time I stream, I'll set up to where we can just run straight to the boss and go from there. Because I think we only have probably 2 streams worth of shit left in this game, even doing side quests and stuff. So, we'll do that. So, thank y'all so very much for hanging out with me. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. Till next time. I'll catch you later, fam. All right.